someone is bathroom here, I've been inside prayer here.
If you want to go inside,
please. Wow, we have babysitter in the left. Also, nice movie for them. Yes.
do you need more? Or 6 is enough? Let's put
I don't have change, brother. Are you sure?
All 30, 30, 30. Anyone you want for $30? That's how much you can hold, Mama. Here. Sorry.
Give me the prices. Oh, Rosanna. Do you need any help?
Yes. Can I have this?
Yes. This one?
It's 30, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You know what a babysitter is? Okay guys, so sekarang ni ramai orang masih masuk dalam dewan dekat sini. Ramai lagi nanti nak datang. Tak tahu cukup ke tak, penuh orang dekat belakang. So kita tengok ni Mak Nas. Mak.
Assalamualaikum. Mari sini ni. Pasal duk meeting pasal Palestine tu. Erina. Salah.
Assalamualaikum.
من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله رحمة وأولئك هم المهتدون.
Watching videos of what's going on or to programs, we're getting a lot of news and video about the atrocities that are taking place. What's important, and I think that what Faika mentioned, is that people of conscience, regardless of their background, regardless of their religion, regardless of their ideology, their political persuasion, that people of conscience must always stand up for what is true and what is right and what is just. We sometimes hear about standing up to power. And I really, in this instance, in this issue, I don't believe that there's no one who can be more brave than to stand up for the rights of the people of Gaza who are being decimated in what I can only refer to as a genocidal war. The problem is anyone who voices even a little bit of sympathy with them as human beings, as children of God, like we are all children of God, anyone who sympathizes even a little bit with them is someone who is anti-Israel, anti-Jewish, anti-this or that. I want to make clear that what Israel is doing is part and parcel of what historically has been the role of colonial empires, racist countries, and regimes. And also of countries, unfortunately, including my own here in the United States, that wage war against others. All of you should understand that the way wars need to be waged against innocent populations is that you must first dehumanize them. What do I mean by that? Well, when we were going to go into Iraq, all of Iraqis were Saddam Hussein. We didn't distinguish between innocent people or anything, and we spread lots of lies about weapons of mass destruction, of children.
Welcome everyone. I just want to also say that Jody Malavin is here with me as well. and we're both the co-coordinators of Jewish Voice for Peace, Milwaukee. We're grateful to be with you here tonight. Of a national organization of anti-Zionist Jews who know the root of today's violence is Israeli colonialism, oppression, apartheid, ethnic cleansing. Palestinian children killed in the last days, and more extreme war crimes happening as we speak.
We also say that every Israeli war crime is a U.S. war crime.
Thank you.
How dare the Biden administration silence our whole government, silence and erase Palestinian voices, Palestinian suffering, and even Palestinian American existence as a prelude to participating in genocide. We are getting a tutorial on the racist logic of settler colonial governments working together. As with American Indians wanting to live on their lands and African Americans seeking freedom from slavery and lynching, people trying to survive oppression are being racially vilified to enable their collective destruction, as with Manata was just talking about. Our government's full-throated support for Israeli systemic cleansing is what got us here. Nonetheless, we must scream together in our government, all our elected officials, everyone, and say no. Jews, Muslims, Christians, all people of conscience say, stop the genocide, stop the bombing, no second Nakba under U.S. partnership, free Palestine.
It's really very difficult. It's like a nightmare. You want to wake and you want to disbelieve in what you hear. Or a brother. I know our loss in Gaza is huge. I wish I can speak in behalf of every one of them. But I'm going to share just only one story about my sister, which is encompass most of the story of the people in Gaza. She's a beautiful woman. Last year, I was with her. I spent around 70 days in the area north of Gaza. She was so thrilled to see me. I had been in this country the last 23 years. She was singing and dancing as soon as she saw me. You know, my sister, what the Zahrut mean? She welcomed me with that. The next day, she cooked the most beautiful food to bring it to me. I cannot imagine how much, the whole night spent to prepare it, to make sure her brother, who had been the last 23 years living in this country, enjoying a traditional Palestinian meal. Last Friday, it was the last time we contact her. She was so happy. It was a wedding.
Representatives, I see up here we have demand action from Congress. So I will say the Milwaukee Anti-War Committee has a push out to collect signatures for a petition to deliver to Representative Moore and Senator Baldwin, asking them to sign a H.R. 3101. This would cut military aid to Israel, or make military aid to Israel conditional upon them following international law with respect to their children. These two electeds have made their position known for a while now. Baldwin and Moore are pro-apartheid. Not to question my own organization here, but this is the questions that my friend Samir brought to me. What can we do? What can we do? And I really am, as I said, so grateful to be welcomed here and excited to work with people who know more about this than we do, to organize and to stand with.
That came out of the Palestinian civil society 18 years ago. Other speakers have eloquently talked about the dire humanitarian crisis and ongoing genocide in Gaza, as well as the historical context of this moment. They've talked about the loss of truth and the media hypocrisy. Most of us are aware of these facts and know it well. We're all angry with that. But I honestly wouldn't expect more from our government or from the media. We're used to this. They did stoop a little bit lower this time. I would never expect them to be on the right side of history. But you and me, we have to be on the right side of history. There's so much ignorance and hate in the world, and the onus is on us to act. Our siblings in Gaza cannot wait. So I'm not here to give you historical context or news. You probably know it way better than I do. I'm here urging you to put your anger, your grief, your energy, put all of that into action. At a minimum, every hour, pick up your phone, call your elected officials until they remember that they work for you. And they need to hear you. Gaza doesn't have time for us to have the time be convenient. Just pick up the phone and call. Do it every hour. We have some half sheets with information here if you need some scripting to make that call. Give those sheets to your friends, to your relatives.
Okay, this one's for EMP, the one on the next slide is for JVP.
Let me know.
While you guys are doing
Adik ambil Irina ni jaket, bubuh atas kepala. Dia cepat, hujan kuat semua.